Hey Defenders, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to be seeing something very similar to what we already spoke, the salami fraud attack. This attack, what I'm going to be talking about, is very similar to salami fraud attack, but it is a lot more sophisticated. What happens in a salami fraud attack? An attacker tries to gather a small chunk of money from a large audience base, right? For example, I collect 1 rupee from 1 million people, then I get 1 million rupees, right? Likewise, the attacker tries to do a small scale attack on a large volume, right? That is salami fraud. Right now, what I'm going to be talking about is very similar to salami fraud, which is called the HYIP attack. HYIP stands for High Yielding Investment Program. It's called the High Yielding Investment Program. What happens in HYIP program is, HYIP program is otherwise popularly called the Ponzi schemes as well. I'm sure most of you are aware about Ponzi programs, pyramid schemes, MLM marketing. These are all popular lingos and terms around it. However, what we need to understand is, these days HYIP is a new term that is given to it, and it is a lot more sophisticated, and it is right now available online in a lot of chat and other applications, right? Messaging applications. Okay, let us talk a little about what they do and how they do. To keep it easy and to keep it safe for the attackers, what attackers do is, say for example, I transfer 1 lakh rupees from my account to your account, right? So in case you are the victim, or I am the victim here, right? I sent you 1 lakh rupees, but you got the money from my account. However, you faked the whole thing, right? You cheated me and you got 1 lakh rupees. Now, if you raise a police complaint where you raise a FIR, which is first incident response, or a CSR from the police department, the police department can actually identify who I sent the money to, the person's name, the contact detail, etc. But think of this, it is because it is falling under a government and under a certain regulation, right? So the police department has access to the end user's data and who sent money to whom. All that information is quite visible for them because they can liaison or coordinate with the bank. Right now, this attack called the HYIP attack does not fall under any of the categories, because most of the time the HYIP attacks happen on blockchain based systems, right? They work on Ethereum, they work on Bitcoin, they work on Solana, they work on you name it. This HYIP program can be running under any cryptocurrency, right? So let me show you how I saw a popular HYIP program up in the internet, and this is completely used through Telegram messaging app, right? You don't need to even install any third-party app, right? So what I'm going to do is, I have opened Telegram and okay, so I have opened the URL called web.telegram.org, right? So once I do that, what happens is it opens up a barcode, and I'm going to scan the barcode, and I'm getting myself logged into my account, which is my Telegram account, which is almost similar to WhatsApp. However, so if you notice, I have successfully logged into my Telegram account, and I did search for quite a few keywords like HYIP, right? So let us see what happens. Right, when I search for HYIP, I find a lot of very interesting HYIP user accounts, chats, messages, and so on, right? Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the first one which says HYIP demo bot, right? So what I'm showing you is only a demo bot. Okay, here you can see I have been trying to interact with this demo bot, and you can see the lot of transactions that are happening, right? But what I want you to notice is very simple. What is this HYIP program, right? Let me give you on high level what the HYIP is. Say for example, I ask you to give me 100 rupees, right? You give me 100 rupees. And in return, what I'm telling you is, I will give you 200 rupees. So there are high chances you will be investing 100 rupees on me, right? So how do I give the 200 rupees back? I put a condition saying you give 100 rupees. I will give you 15 rupees a day, right? And I'll give you for 15 days or 20 days, right? So I'm actually giving you more than what you have invested, right? Okay, the interesting thing here is the whole idea plays around the human psychology, right? Say you invest 1000 rupees. Every day you are getting 100 rupees. For 10 days, if you get 100 rupees, your 1000 rupees is returned back to you, correct? But I am saying you give 1000 rupees, I will give you 2000 rupees, which means for 20 days I'll give you return of 100 rupees each, right? Okay, having said that, this is the idea. Having said that, you see the results and it is working. As an attacker, I give you back the money, I give you back 2000 rupees, which means you give me 1000, I give you back 2000, which means I have a loss of 1000 rupees. That's absolutely fine. But what I'll do is, I have actually won the trust from you by giving you money which you have now earned from me, right? Now the interesting part here is, you start investing more, right? You put 1 lakh so that you'll get 2 lakhs. What I'll do is, I will bear the loss as an attacker, right? From attacker's point of view, I will repay 10,000 rupees every day for 20 days so that you get 2 lakh rupees, right? Now what you'll do, you will pull in friends and etc. Here there will be referral programs. When I say you refer someone who invests 1 lakh, you get 20% of the 1 lakh, right? So what you do, you will try to pull in a lot more people, make them invest, isn't it? That is exactly what happens in HYIP. So let us see this. It says this is a demo bot for HYIP program. It acts like a classic HYIP pyramid scheme. Okay, now what happens is, it says select your language. I've selected English. Now it says your balance is 0, right? Base rate 2% per day. You can add funds by pressing invest. So I press invest. Invest is going to be one of the buttons available. Here it is. I have invest, withdraw, history, my team and balance. If you can see, my balance is 81 now. So what I'm doing is, I am going here, clicking on invest. When I say invest, it says, this is your account number. You will have to pay the money to that account number, which means that this is a virtual account number that is mapped to my account, right? If I send the money to this account, it means I'm investing to that particular HYIP scheme. So what happens with this account? Please be mindful. These are all virtual accounts which are connected to one actual account, right? But doing this, what is the advantage? They will be able to exactly know who is investing on this particular HYIP scheme, right? Okay, so there is a address, wallet address. You may invest anytime as much as you need, and after transfer funds, you will be, funds will be added to your account during an hour. Happy investing. Here it says you may simulate the investment in demo mode, but what actually happens is, once you transfer money, say 1 Bitcoin, it actually gets reflected back here like this. It says your account is this, right? 2% per day. So continuously what happens? I go check the history. When I say check the history, as I told you, when I invest 1 lakh, I get 100 rupees every day, 24 hours. Like that here, every 24 hours, this much amount is getting added, right? So as and when the balance is getting added, people think that this system is working properly, especially after they withdraw. Right? They put 100 rupees, get 200 rupees, they're happy. Now they want to invest 1 lakh rupees to take 2 lakh rupees, they get it. Now they invest 10 lakh rupees, expecting they get 20 lakh rupees. But let me tell you, that is exactly where the attackers work. This is a part of the social engineering attack. What they do, when you invest a large volume of money or refer a lot of people and make them invest so that you get a referral bonus, they block your account. They do not make you continue this particular scheme. So what happens is, your 10 lakh rupees gets locked there, and also rest of the people you referred for this gets locked there. Their amounts get locked, and also the referral bonus for each of them that should likely come to you also gets locked. The worst part is these are all happening in a cryptocurrency environment, which means you can't go to a police department, you can't go to an intelligence agency to help you solve it, and you get completely lost in the limbo. This is exactly what is called the HYIP program, and I'm sure you can understand why I said it's very close, similar to salami fraud attack, right? So please be aware that these kind of attacks exist in the market. This is exactly what we call it, the pyramid schemes or MLM marketing schemes here in India. And this is completely available online on popular messaging platforms like this. So please be aware, do not invest without cross-checking, verifying identity and so on, right? So in case you know people who love investing on MLM programs, pyramid schemes, salam things, please do consider sharing this video to them. And in case you have an experience about similar fraud, please do share your experiences in the comment section below. We'll catch you up in the next video. Until then, thank you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights on cybersecurity.